What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dion the Godfather. Yes, you are now watching Conversations with the Godfather. Yes, come on up in here. Come on in this place. Oh my God, I am coming to you live right here tonight, letting you guys know about the LGBTQ news, breaking news. I want you guys to just take a moment, take a breather wherever you are. You might want to take a seat. We normally have a drink on our episodes, but tonight I will not be sipping. This topic is something that is definitely near to my heart, so I'm going to take a moment. I want you guys to just take a second. I want you guys to clear your hearts, clear your minds, and I want you guys to just take a moment with me and take a moment of understanding and open your heart. You got it? Yeah, I know you got it. Okay, so here it is. Not sure you guys have seen, but on April 19th, just 3 days ago, guys, 3 days ago, there's reports of a young man by the name of Nigel Shelby. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen the hashtag. If not, the hashtag is here. And, I really want you guys to share this story because he was only 15 years old, guys. 15 years old. 15 years old. In 9th grade. Okay? Just getting to start his life. Young, beautiful, smart, talented. He could have been anything that he wanted to be in his entire life. He had an opportunity. And it was taken away from him by his own life. Guys, he committed suicide. A 15-year-old committed suicide. You know the reason why? He committed suicide because he was being bullied constantly. Bullying is not the answer, people. This young man was bullied over and over again about his sexuality. At school, this is the reports. Now, I want you to take a moment and I want you to think about this right here. You know what I mean? I personally believe that when a person is being bullied at home, when a person is being bullied at school, that there has to be something going on at home. Now, I'm not saying that his mother or, I don't know who could have been involved in his life, but there's definitely something that happened that is not just at school. Now, kids can be cruel. Now, you guys know when you were in high school, I know when I was in high school, I really saw a lot of bullying. I saw a lot of people, just take it, and for me, that's not cool because I'm a person that loves on everyone and I'm a person that wants everyone to be accepted, everyone to feel united. And, it was very hard for me to sit back and watch some of those things. And a lot of times I did try to break it up. And I want you guys to understand that there's a moment in time where if someone is being bullied, you might not want to get involved, you might be afraid, but tell someone. Tell someone. If you see someone bullying another person, you might not want to get involved, but go and tell someone. Be anonymous. And so this episode tonight is, I want you guys to just really take a moment and really think to yourself if this is your child, if this is your little brother, if this is your nephew, if this is your cousin. This could have been anyone in your family. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, purple, pink, blue, brown. It doesn't matter. None of that matters when it comes down to someone's spirit in their life. And he no longer has breath. He no longer can go and have fun, at school and put his hoodie on his head and probably pretend that it's hair and, having a good time. Because I'm not sure if y'all did that, but I know I definitely did that. I put scars on my head or I put a t-shirt on, me and my friends. Child, I knew we was gay. You know what I mean? But, I just, and to see these pictures of him just going by, and these hashtags over and over again, and it's just not resonating with people because there's still evil people in this world. There's still people that does not care. They don't give a damn about themselves, so why should they care about you? So I'm trying to teach you, kids. Your Godfather's telling you you have to stand up for yourself. You have to get someone else involved. Get an adult involved. Let people know. You're not in this alone. You might feel like you're by yourself. You might feel like you have no one. You may feel like you're neglected. You may feel like you shouldn't be in this body. You may feel like you should think this way. You may feel all these things that society tells you not to feel. But guess what? This is your life. You have to live for you. You can't live for nobody else. You can't allow anybody to diminish you and to put you in a box. You cannot to break barriers. You can't be afraid to be different. You can't be afraid to be yourself. Be your authentic self. Be your real self. Don't be what society wants you to be. Don't be what your mom wants you to be. Don't be what your computer, the people behind the dark screen wants you to be. Be yourself. I'm tired of people losing their lives over them killing themselves. You take your own life. How can you do that? You know how? Because there's people in this life, in this world, that is threatening people every day. Telling them you are not worth it. Telling them that you are going to hell. Telling them that you will never be anything. You will never amount to anything. This is why people are taking their lives. And I know y'all like to sit back and let me give y'all some facts. Y'all always talking about the white gentlemen, the white gay people. Y'all always say they're the ones that committed suicide. But guess what? I read some reports today from the CDC study that 74% of African American youth are committing suicide. They're meeting neck and neck to our white counterparts. So you cannot say that it's white people anymore. We cannot sit here and say that it is a different culture. No, it can happen in your family. It can happen in your life. It can happen in my life. And I thank God that I had the opportunity of voice in myself. I knew at a young age everybody didn't have my story. Everyone comes out differently. Everyone lives differently. Everybody, mothers and fathers and parents, accept them differently. Everybody has a different walk. So we cannot judge individuals on, their pace at what it means to come out or what it means to be your authentic self. He didn't get a chance to know who he could have been. He didn't get an opportunity. His life was taken away from him by people forcing him to believe that he doesn't amount to equality. And how do I know this? Because if you go on my last post, God Children, when I talked about Maisha, the young lady, the transgender that was beat by the African American male, she was black herself, honeys, and he did not give a damn about her. He slaughtered her in front of hundreds and hundreds of people, and no one stopped. And here I am reporting to you again about a story literally 3 days ago. Someone that could have had the opportunity to be a change in this world. But I'm telling you today, this is not the time for you to fold. This is not the time for you to feel like you're not going to make it. This is your time for you to rise. The LGBTQ community, we got to come together. We can't allow ourselves to be taken down. We can't allow another soul to be taken away, even if it's by their own hands. So as your godfather to the kids, I want you guys to do me one favor. If you're going through a situation, if you're having a moment of breakdown, if you feel like you can't make it, do me a favor and email me at dionthegodfather@gmail.com. That's dionthegodfather@gmail.com. Now, I would definitely do my I would make it my business for me to make sure that you will be taken care of. I will get you over to the hotline. Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you will see a hotline for suicide. If you're feeling that you're not going to make it, you feel like that you're not strong, that you're not accepted, you have acceptance right here from me, and I'm telling you to be yourself. Go out there and do it. Yeah, you can do it. You will do it. Yeah, you're doing it right now because you're listening. You're taking the opportunity to understand and open up your hearts. And for those people out there that are homophobic, I understand that it starts from within the home. It starts from your environment. But you have an opportunity now to change your thoughts. You have an opportunity now to change your ways. Is it that important that you tease someone to take their life? # Nigel Shelby.